good. Okay, cool. Where'd that go? You forgot. You forgot the image right here. It's on the lectures channel. Here we have this little house. We don't have many views, and we're just gonna go over the whole block out. If you are more advanced, you can start doing the sculpting, doing the texturing, and all that stuff. You can go right on ahead without me. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna put it here. You forgot the basics. No, you didn't. You're lying to me. I know you didn't. Okay. So first step, guys, we're gonna delete the cube, and then we add the cube again. Um, that's just a very basic thing that you guys gotta do on each project. If you don't do it, you're not a true artist. Okay, you're fake. Hello there, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna be using some of the I guess like the process that I do for most of the buildings, most of the assets that I do. I'm gonna be using a bunch of modifiers. First of all, let's kind of get the base shape of the house. Before that, let me turn on Blender updated, so I think I'd have to add, what the fuck? Why is it's adding that on my, okay, that's cool. What is this? That is Discord. That is Discord's VC, which is kind of interesting. And I think it does it for everything, because even on this preference channel that doesn't let me see shit because of it. Um so yeah, like it's Discord. It's literally Discord. It's Discord doing it. Like it's, as you can see, I'm clicking this and Discord is doing it. So yeah. No, it's just Discord. Let me see. So let me see if I can find my tools. Gonna go download. It should be something. Trying to get my commands UI thing so you guys can see it. Um, thought I had it somewhere around here. Anyways, Guts and Xeon, you guys can like get started with the house. I know you guys are really advanced with it. That
Hello
kind of,
there. My mic works now.
oh, where's the view? What was the, I don't know if we're showing screencast keys. There you go. Start from disk. Okay, that was what? It's not working. Screencast keys. It's not there. Screencast. Do I have any here? Screencast. Nope. Screencast
I
keys.
think it's included in Blender extensions.
Is it
You can
included?
check if it's included.
Oh. Oh. No, no, never
Yeah.
mind. No, it's not. That's the one that I
Oh.
downloaded that didn't work. Okay.
Oh.
It's fine. I'll just see if I can download it again and
I
then.
meant extensions. You went add-ons.
Oh, you said extensions. Oh, screencast keys. This is interesting.
Yeah.
No, I still don't see it. That says installed. Um, show
Mm.
online access.
Maybe
Allow.
uninstall and then install from extensions.
That would be a great idea. Um, screencast, screencast keys install. There you go. That's great. That's fun. Okay, there you go. So I have it now. That was quick. Okay, screencast keys. And let's make this a bit bigger. And finally, I have two monitors so I can see chat, Discord, and the whatever you guys are streaming. If you guys want to stream, and I can see the actual like streaming things. This is fun. Let me make this a bit bigger. Font size. How do I make the? Holy moly, that's way too big. Okay, and mouse size. Okay, okay. There you guys. You can see that. Okay, so now let's get started on this. So I'm gonna make this very small there. I'm gonna do the very basic shape of the house. Very basic shape of the house. Like this. I'm gonna size it up. Get that shape in there. You kind of gotta like analyze how the house goes in. There you go. Oop, little triangle, little house thing. And then we're done, guys. Thank you so much for coming. I we did amazing, and no, okay. So once you have the block out, kind of like a very basic shape, is that you start detailing. As you can see here, is there a bunch of wood chunks going around, and you can just pull it right out from the same shape that you used. For example, I extruded, well, duplicated that face. Let's size it in here, and then I'm gonna extrude it back up. Oop, gonna move it down. 10 times that fast as hell. Yeah, you just made it in a second, man. You made it in a second. Okay. There's also one thing for snapping, which is control, but you'd have to set this to vertex. Bam. I'm going too fast. Just let me know, guys. Alt S would do kind of this sizing along the normals, along each of the faces, and boom, we have that there. Bam. Could duplicate that on the other side. You don't have to be like super perfect with everything. Really, what matters is the overall shape of things. And delete the faces down here. That's just like optimization things. That's just common courtesy. And there you go. So we have these 4 squares that are going to be kind of like the frames that are here. And we also need the rooftop frames. So bam, you just duplicate it, rotate it. Don't worry too much about it being exactly the same as the other rotation. You just kind of like eyeball it. Everything's stylized, so it's everything works out. I am seeing here that the house is not fully squared up because it goes kind of sideways. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to select this and shift H, and it hides everything else but this. So now I can just work on this shape on its own. I'm going to add another loop cut, and I'm going to push it outwards like this. So it has like that shape here. And to unhide everything, Alt H brings it all back. Okay, I'm going to move this up. And now we can see that these need a curve because that one is curving there. So we're just going to add another loop cut to both of these. Bam. And we can even align it with the control thing, as you can see. But it would have to be with a vertice. There you go. So set the axis and then snap it. Bam. And here, I'm going to be moving it more to following the shape of the house. There. Okay. Come back. Thank you so much, Scar. Peace out. Here we're gonna just pull along the shape. Oh, hello there. Thank you so much. Somebody just followed on, I think, Twitch. That was quick. And there you go. So we're having the shape so far, right? Cool thing, because this is kind of like a very symmetrical house. We might as well like not do the other side. So what we can do is just loop cut this, and then select everything here, delete it, bam, and just use the mirror modifier, right? It just makes things easier, pretty much. Bam. I set it to the Y because I was building on the wrong side. It's okay. So there you go. Let me fix the cursor, put it back to the center. There you go. Cool. So we're having this shape. It's not necessarily the same, I guess, thickness of the house. So you can change things as you go. Doesn't have to be too exact. So there you go. And maybe this part, rather than making it squared, we can combine it so that at last it's like merging it, makes a triangle, just so it's a bit more, I guess, coherent. There you go. So now we can size this up, make this a bit thicker. There you go. So now I'm going to duplicate this one on the back. We can actually duplicate everything that we have on the front. This is the cool thing about this house, is that we already made the components, so we can just duplicate them and set them into position. Let me see what you guys are doing. Hello there, guts. Looking nice, looking nice. And okay, once you've got the very base shape of the house, is that it kind of helps out on detailing it right after. Oh, so let me turn on clipping because this is gonna just help us out. Okay, it's gonna be the little tube that goes in the middle. There you go. Then we need one other one that is kind of like a sort of like some sort of triangle. There you go. This all vertices, some sort of triangle or diamond, I could say. Duplicate that on the other side. Okay. So there we have some sort of a shape of it. I'm seeing that this is too thin, so I'm just gonna make it bigger. I'm gonna push it a bit more forward. Actually, no, this is way too big. It'll be like that size. I think I like that. Okay. This would have to be a bit thinner. Like that. Yes. That works, right? Okay. Do the same on this side. Just gonna duplicate what I have on this one, put it on the other side. Like we could also split this in half and mirror it with the modifier. That also works. Also, don't forget to save your blend files. Let me do that. Okay, so there we go. We have a very basic shape for the house. I'm feeling like it needs more length, so we can just pull this out here, move this in with it. Maybe like this length, that would work. There you go. Yeah. So now we have the very basic shape of it. We need multiple things. So we need the the door frame, stairs, some of more support, I guess, wooden chunks here, like here. There's a hole there, the one that goes with the shape of the frame on the rooftop. They're also curved, they're not fully straight, and I guess like the benches and all that stuff can be done later. So let's work first on the curving of this. We can just do something simple like so. We could do bevel just to smooth things out. And if we're not happy with the thickness of it, we just do that there. Okay. Maybe we need to make this one get bigger. Okay. So next up, what I like highly like recommend is starting with the thing that you find the most difficult first, and then going on from the rest. Other people do just recommend make the whole shape first and then go for the detailing. But just different ways. For example, I'm finding that the rooftop tiles specifically are going to be a pain in the ass to do. So I am going to work on those first. You can just hide everything else and just unhide this one. And for the tiles, we could do, I guess, like an array system sort of thing, or we could do it manually. So I'm gonna do like one row first and then duplicate them. I think that one I find the most easier. Or you can just do a single or two or three tiles and then array them to the right hand side. There's multiple ways that you can do this going about it. Let me turn it flipping, put it outside. Cool. We can use solidify as well because all tiles are thick pretty much. And I am going to separate all of these. I think I'm just gonna do, there you go. So they're separate now. And now we can just move this freely. For example, I can do this like so, move this one upwards, move this one downwards, move this one upwards, and like so. Boom. I already have tiles. Maybe that I made them too big, so we can just size these. Oops. What was it? Alt H. There you go. You can just size them. Then find a tile that you like and size. I'm also seeing that this thing. Why in the hell? I can't grab that. Why can't I grab it? I'm trying to grab this. Oh, right. I forgot about something. The tiles have the solidify add-on. So they gotta be separate. This house shouldn't have the solidify. That's the issue. Okay, there you go. Cool. Okay, cool. So I'm seeing that this wood is actually inclined, like a diamond type of thing. But it's also like this. There you go. That goes well. And here we have the tiles. I'm gonna add another one. Snap it with that one. Snap this one with that one. And then keep on moving them up and down. If you want to make it a bit more stylized or have some different unique shape, you can add more loop cuts to each of the tiles and just kind of moving these like so. Move them up and down. But also working on them through the sculpting, like if you want to sculpt it, also works. Okay, so here I have my tiles, and I can just duplicate them one object. So I have a single object with all of those, and then duplicate them again. Thing with this now is that they all look the same, so we would have to just switch once again some of the things. Maybe move one up where one is going up and one down. Play along with it. Okay, so now I have two kinds of tiles, I guess. These I can duplicate as many times as I want. Let me put the mirror with the house. So it mirrors exactly to the position of it rather than itself. So now every time that you duplicate an object, it's going to be mirrored based on the house. There you go. Yeah. Maybe we can size it up. We're going to make them a bit longer because it just looks better like that. Maybe change the rhythm of it. So we size them this way. We move them that way. Okay. We would need another one here. Yep. We would need another one here. Okay. and duplicate. There you go. You make sure that they're covering each other one on top of another. That there's no gaps. You can also rotate them. And the style doesn't have to be exactly the same as the picture. You can just diverge off of it. Make it as you find the most interesting. Okay, there you go. And get another one. And there we have the rooftop, I guess. I'm gonna move this up a bit more. Want it to have same width all throughout. There we go. We have the tiles so far. I'm also wanting them following the direction of it, so I'm just gonna rotate it, following that curve. Okay. There you go. Looking a bit more detailed now. Okay. So we are seeing here that it needs a chimney. I'm gonna grab from the house, select it, take off the mirror because it's only on one side. I wouldn't have two friggin' chimneys. Not in my house, that'd be kind of weird. And give it that squared shape, extrude it. It's too thick, so I'm gonna. And I'm seeing here that it's not too far off from that, so I'm just gonna put it on that same direction. There you go. So here you can see that it goes over past this, and I'm thinking that the wood here should be even bigger. Okay, there you go. So it goes over it. You can see from here, it goes over it. So I guess that's fine there. And it has another thing that covers. I'm just gonna duplicate this here to make these rims. I guess I don't know what they're called. Duplicate them here. Duplicate them at the bottom as well. Where it connects. So it's where it connects. Another one midway. Another one there. Last one up there. Duplicate this once again. Make it smaller. Make that little entrance there. Inset. Extrude downwards. There. So I'm seeing here that it goes to that kind of outward. So I'm gonna just do a loop cut there. Oh, do a loop cut here. Cut here. And then we do this. We kind of like extrude it out. Yes. Doing that certain up and out type of shape because of the wood. I'm assuming. Maybe it goes in here, goes bigger there. Oh, that's not where I wanted to cut. It goes big, small, big. Interesting. That still can be done with sculpting regardless. So just gonna leave it like that. Okay, I'm gonna make this a bit smaller. It's too far up, and this one has to go further down. This, but I could have done it with that one instead. Actually, I've done it with this one. And push it down. There you go. That makes sense. Okay. Well, there you go. So there we have the chimney tool thing. Bit more smaller. something like so. Let's say we are seeing here that it also has that little door there. I mean window. So I'm gonna extrude that. Kind of just getting the very basic things. Um, Soon on after, we're gonna detail it with cuts and jagged lines and all that stuff. I forgot that I'm mirroring it, but you know what? It's fine. Okay, cool. I'm seeing here that it goes triangle mode over here. So I'm gonna do square here, triangle there, bring it to 0, merge by distance. Oops. Actually, not merge by distance because it might merge it with something else that I don't want it to. So you're gonna merge it here at center. There you go. And Shift H. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Shift H? Shift H? Oh, yeah, right. Shift H on this one. Oh, my. That's center. Boom. Okay, cool. Now we have that little window. So I get fixed it. Ooh, that's looking great. Nice jobs, yeah. We'll see. Okay. So here we have a little window here. I'm gonna try to measure the distance. I'm thinking it's dead in the center, somewhere around there. And it's a further back, around there. And yeah, I think that's fine. Gonna grab the bottom part. Gonna duplicate them. Gonna cut this one. I'm gonna make this bigger. This is a tiny bit bigger. This part goes out further there. So it goes bam. But these parts are thin, so that works like so. There you go. I'm gonna try to accommodate the tile that is above here to follow that. There you go. Here we go. We have this chunk here. So, what else do we need? We need it to have a window. I'm seeing that this actually must be a bit thinner. There you go. This has a window. I'm gonna do like a loop cut, or I could do like an inset. I'm gonna do inset. There you go. Bam. It's gonna along there, a bit bigger here. There you go. It goes in. Something like so. A bit thicker here on this sides. And I'm seeing that this part at the bottom can be cut off. You don't need that. Move that there. And cut that out. There you go. We have it. We have window. I'm gonna move this further up. I'm gonna make the triangle a bit shorter there. It's kind of like starting at this one, right? Somewhere around there. Cool. And we're gonna, similar to this, duplicate it, separate it. This time, it's gonna be rotated like this. It's gonna be just one throughout. These are planks. These ones you can do multiple ways now that I'm seeing them. So you can do the full thing there, like so. Then you can cut them. Let's say that I want this plank to be like this, yeah. Cut them, then cut them again. So now we grab both of these lines because I'm processing. Never mind. I was thinking like just grabbing it there and then doing the whole thing, but yeah, no, that's too much. I'm just gonna cut it like this. Yeah, gonna give the size myself, I guess. Yeah, that works better. Okay, so now yeah, it's gonna be my plank size, I guess. The thickness and everything. Gonna make it a bit less thick around there. Yep, that works. Okay. Then I'm gonna duplicate it all through here. I'm gonna make it shorter. Duplicate it once again. Rotate it there. Bam. Move it down. Move it up. Move this all the way through there. Maybe instead I do like 2 cuts, separate them. Move this one this way. Move it like so. Okay. And there we have it. So now we can just duplicate this, set it on the other side. Oop. And just set it on the other side, kind of like as if it was a mirror. We do a sizing to the axis, -1, and it brings it like so. That's the only thing that it's going to be negative, so we can do a flip on the normals. And there we have it. These chunks have to connect. So I'm going to do a merge. I don't know if it's going to be, yeah, no, that's going to be looking very weird. Huh, it looks like it's a whole piece. I guess I'm just going to do one under the other one, like so. One under the other one. One under the other one. Like so. There you go, that works. I'm going to make this a bit more asymmetrical than the other side. Oh, there we go. Gonna push them out a tiny bit because I feel like they're too compressed to the little door. Mm-hmm. Okay, there we go. Okay. Maybe I push them out more and bring the thickness a bit back. Mm-hmm. Okay. I want it to be less rounded because it feels round. Okay, that works. Cool. Maybe this is too forward. That's another thing that I was seeing. Bring it further back. It's fine there. I guess these are just too further back. Too far back. I mean, there you go. So we can just compare it with this. Should be like around here. Yeah, I think that's fine. Move this a bit further back. That works. And fix these right there. Awesome. Okay. So we have this on both sides. We have the chimney. We need the planks here. I'm gonna process what's going on here because there's 2 woods. There's a wood here. There's a wood there. That's what I'm seeing. I'm assuming. Let me unhide everything. I'm assuming that it's just grabbing this one, pushing it further out, making it smaller. I'm gonna push this out further more. And I'm thinking that this might be necessary to push it out further. Bam. And hide that spot. Oh, I kind of like that. Just kind of like curving the, the tiles there. There you go. Awesome. And I'm assuming, I don't see it, but I'm assuming that there's like another piece of wood that's going under the tiles. I'm just gonna put that there. There you go. Something like so. Piece of wood. Thing is that the tiles do hide them, I'm assuming. A piece of wood should be somewhere hiding there. Like so. This thing doesn't go out as much there. I'm not sure if it goes straight, but that works. Duplicate this on the other side. Bam. We have it like so. Piece of wood. And the planks. These planks are kind of bothering me. There. Cool. Now we're detailing the house even further. This is great. Okay. The top is also curved. Do like this. And then bevel it. There you go. Coolio, coolio. Gonna set this to median, no, individual origins, just so that I can size them on both sides simultaneously. Going back to median. Cool. There you go. So now we have that. It's looking great. Um, Now we need doors and frame here. I mean the window on the other side. I'm gonna grab this chunk here. I'm gonna set it there. And it's looking like the frame isn't super thick. It's kind of like slim. And the height of it is lower than the part that connects here. So I'm assuming, oops, let me rotate this 90 degrees. It's lower than this chunk that connect on the corner. So here, I'm assuming. There you go. It's a bit smaller. Tiny bit like so. So it's supposedly this tall. Okay. It should be a bit longer. And the wood, there's a piece of wood here on top. This should be lower than that. Piece of wood here. Complete the back face. Bring this up forward to make it a tiny bit chunkier. Tiny bit bigger, yeah. There you go. Something like so. That works. Right. And then we can grab this, set it on same side. Um, Let me delete this top face. Actually, on both. Okay, cool. This one's going to be the top of the frame of the door, so we're going to put this 90 degrees. Pull it in there. Bam. Now we have door frame. Snap it here. Boom. Door frame. Cool. Okay. So now use the same things. Thing is, now that I'm seeing this, looks like this is further out. It's like here, like big chunk. This is a bit closer, and this is a bit more centered there. Okay, I think that works. Okay. Now we need windows. these chunks to make that. Looks like it's about the same size. It's fine if we make it a bit smaller. Actually not sure. Looks like it's going, it ends here. There. This goes further up. And I'll put in for this one, 79 degrees. Put down the center of this. Yes, bring it upwards a bit more. Make these. Make a window. Feels too chunky. I'm assuming this has to be thinner. Yes, all of this has to be thinner. Ooh. We calculate outside. There you go. The normals were flipped. And on this chunk, we need some sort of cut in the center. I'm gonna hide everything. I'm gonna hide everything here. We need a cut there. We could do an inset. I'm thinking. Actually, no. It's a square. Okay. So we might have to. I have to make this a square. Add another loop cut there. Connect it here. Like how we had at the beginning. Yeah. And with this, we can do um do a cut. And do a cut. So okay. Bring this down here. Do little. Actually, now that I think about it, because the cut should be here, somewhere around here. Bam. Issue is this should be connected here. Bam. And this should be connected somewhere around here. That would make some terrible issues. I cut that there. There you go. Okay. Yeah. Let's flatten these out. There you go. Alt H. Now I position it and extrude it out and cut the face there. There you go. Now we have an entrance for the window. We can detail it later on. Same thing goes on this chunk as well, though. And grab the window that we just made, actually. Let me pull it down. We can grab the same window that we made, duplicate it, flip that, and put it there. Why isn't it flipped 90 degrees? That's definitely not 90. 90 degrees. Okay, cool. I don't know what happened. There you go. We can flip this 90 degrees again. We have only the top. And I'm seeing that it's under the height of the door, so around here. We also need that chunk there, which is parts of, I'm thinking, bricks. There you go. See that. Extrude that out. and bring these down to kind of make a square once it touches the bottom there. The thing is that, oh, yep, the door is raised. That's why the whole thing was so long. I can make this kind of hide it on the chunks here and bring it all throughout the center. There you go. Complete phase. Bam. I can't see that corner. That's bothering me. It's fine. Okay. I'm assuming the door is somewhere around there. I guess so, yeah. Make this closer. Make this a bit further. Further back. There. And this should be more on the left side. There you go. Cool. So there we have it so far. Thinking this window looks very small. I'm not sure if it's the same size for or not, so I'm gonna make it bigger. There you go. Awesome. There we have window. Get further up. Connect it there. Cool. Now we can add the other chunk that is on top for some reason. It's further back, but not so back. And somewhere around there. It's only for the front, I'm assuming. And then we do the stairs. So first step goes close to the top here. See, a bit lower. And it's very close to the end here. The second step goes past. Okay. There. Goes past it. I'm seeing there's an issue. Because there's only 3 steps. Oh no. Wait. Yeah, no, it's like 3 steps with different heights. Would that mean that this is lower? I think this should be lower. About here. And this one. That means I would have to move this down as well. There you go. That makes sense. Cool. Okay. Now we need door. Door. You can grab the same. Stairs. Bring that up. It actually has 2 things now that I'm seeing it. It has like a wood part there. Therefore, we need like the frame. We delete the faces there because they're necessary. Put that 90 degrees. Why is it? Okay, I got 90 degrees. Yep. So here I have the frame. What? Okay. I could have done with this with inside as well, but it's okay. Okay, whatever. Boom. So got frame there. And I think it should be further out there. Somewhere like so. Yeah, somewhere around there. Okay. And then we grab the same one, make the door. Oop, connected. Delete that face. Delete that. Is there any faces here? No. Okay. These faces should be out. They're not visible. Here we have it. We have door. I'm thinking the door's too high, like too large. Or should be like around here. Maybe it's just that I made the house too far up. That can be fixed though. We just have to go with the flow of it and add another step. There you go. That's too much actually. There you go. So around there. And then make it start. Now a door isn't so long. Should be a single door. Okay, make this shorter. Let me turn on clipping. Make this shorter. Yeah, I think it's fine there. Yeah. Okay. There you go. So let's look at a bit more detail. Also, this too long. A piece of wood. Be something else. So, I think these should be covering at least majority of it. There you go. Duplicate this on the other side. Be like around here. There. Okay, cool. So we got the basic. Now after that, it's just detailing really. You need the window frames though. There you go. So I keep putting 60 for some reason. There you go. There you go. And put that like so. There. We have window. And I'm thinking it should be lower than that. So I grab that, make it lower. There you go. And duplicate this. And duplicate that. And I'm thinking these are too big. I'm just gonna change that like that. Oops. Fade it. Same other side. There you go. And these are too big as well. So down. Duplicate it. Put it there. And there. Cool. That's a bit more like it. Thing is, still looks small now, like the whole thing. I'm just gonna resize it. Oh, gonna resize it. Make everything bigger. But yeah. There you go. I was thinking of making, I guess, like an inset. Bring it closer. And then extrude it out. I mean, extrude it in, technically. Make this a bit thinner. And put that in there. That works. There you go. Cool. Like a window. Cool. We got window, we got door. We need that window on top as well. It's so much, man. I just wanna detail it now. It doesn't let me. Delete this one here. And this one I cannot delete, so I would have to just split in half. Bring it down. Actually, just combine it here. At center. So I added a loop cut there. Combined it. Just that it has like a kind of like a T shape. I can move this to the side. There. Okay, cool. Here we have. Let me see here. Okay, so we have mostly everything, I'd say. The only details that it has is like these little bolts or like nails that you could call. I need another window there, I forgot. The nails, and then those hard edges with cuts, and then those wooden things there, the planks. Okay. First finish with the windows, and then we're gonna do the detailing in a bit. I already have these here, so I'm just gonna take that to a 90. I forgot that it mirrors it, so I would have to cut this for all of them. And then, oops, excuse me, delete all of this. That one is kind of fucked up. There we go. And I don't need these faces on the back. It's going to be hidden there. Same goes for the one here. Really every single one that it's facing the opposite side that you're not going to see. There's no need for them to have faces. I think that one. Okay. You can see it looks exactly the same. Just optimizing a few things. Cool. And this one, we need to combine here. Bam. Then we move it here. It's just these. There you go. I think that's good shape. I think so. It's not centered now. Let me see. Bam. That's sort of centered. Sort of centered. This has to be closer. Cool. There we go. Now we have window, and this is too far back, so I'm going to bring it forward. Window. We got window. Too far back, bring it forward. Window. Cool. There you go. Got windows. And I forgot that I need that one as well. So many freaking windows. I don't know when they're gonna stop with the windows. This one is only sideways, so I only need these. And looking at it, I'm seeing that this should be smaller. Like this, like so. There you go. It looks like it has, should be like rectangular type of thing. Just doesn't fit there. That makes sense. Gotta make this like this, maybe like lower. Just so that it looks a bit rectangular. This one makes more sense. There you go. But now it looks like it needs to be smaller still. Like this thing has to be like this size. I guess for this case, I'm just gonna make it bam like this, like just big. Just for now though. Okay, let me see. How you doing, Guts? Doing fine? Make the whole thing smaller. Just a tiny bit. So it fits. There you go. And with these, Julio. Oh, another issue here. I know because this one is gonna be. Oh no, actually, this thing needs to be further back around here. Then the window, glass window. So now we have all the basic shapes. I feel like the rest is just sculpting and all that stuff. But they can also be done without sculpting. You can do booleans, cuts, or you can do like, for example, this one. Do bevel, like so. Should do it with a singular one, so like that. And then I do, and then I cut this. There you go. We have a cut there. So that's one way if you don't want to do like with sculpting. But you would have to apply the mirror because then it would apply on both sides. For example, we could save this on one collection. I'm gonna duplicate the collection. Duplicate. I'm gonna hide this one. This is my applied mirror though. There you go. So this one has the mirror applied. And now I can just do all of this. I have the other one here without applying the mirror just in case I need to do any changes. But oops. Right here we can do whatever we want. And same on this chunk. Move that part here. And then we could also bevel it, or we can apply a modifier with bevel, right? Just to accentuate all of those things. Do shades, shade smooth, or shade out of smooth. That one works best. There we go. So we just keep on doing bevels, and then bringing them like so. Yep. This one was too big. Who knows? Okay. But yeah, it's important to have the overall shape first before you do this. Then don't forget to do the cuts here. Okay. Mm-hmm. Don't know if they use the same wood here. Just gonna do all of this. Like so. Okay. I'm doing the split cuts. Okay, all good. That's looking nice, man. Looking nice. And do a bevel here all throughout. Even if I have the bevel modifier. Just in case I want to do, I don't know, something different. Yeah, no, I don't like that. It's fine with just simple. There you go. Add loop cuts. You're gonna do them somewhere else. Do like a more curved section there. Because woods, they're not fully straight. I feel like I should have done that with this one as well. But it's okay, 85, 85. Do another curve. There you go. Put that there. Bam. Move that. Maybe we want some little jagged thing there. And then, yeah, like so. Maybe I want the cut to be here. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. I like a move like that. Like that. And move that there. Move this chunk here. Make that more symmetrical. This is just pure modeling. No need to do sculpting, but sculpting helps. Okay. There you go. Another cut here, just in case. If you want to do a cut in the middle, then you'd have to do another cut. Let's see that part. Do it like this way. Okay. I think I'm adding too many cuts though. That's like too much. Okay, added little loop cut things. Make it more space. Hmm. Okay, that's too big. There you go. Like that. Bevels here. And That's working so far. Bunch of little details here and there. Oh, I did forget to add. Keep putting 80, 90. Yeah, got to add this there. The window here connects with the poles there. I keep forgetting some of the measurements. Okay, but be fine. Okay, duplicate that there. This thing can be mirrored. Let me see if I can mirror it. Just have to mirror it on this section, and I don't know why it's beveling like that. Mirror on the Y. There you go. There you go. Bam. And I have to follow the same thing of this. Oops. There we go. Goes all the way through. Awesome. Cool. This thing here should be going also on the other side. And I don't have it on the other side. Let me join there. Oops, I have to apply it. Apply there. Join it there. Okay, -1 to the and then flip the normals. There you go. And I realized that I also need to copy this one. It's all of this. We need to copy. And this is not all the way to the top. There you go. Bam, 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 and bam. Duplicate it. Size to -1. Flip the normals and set it in position. Okay, how far back is it? Somewhere around there now? I think so. Yep. And I'm thinking that this chunk here should be moved forward. It's not. Let's look at if it was following it. Okay, cool. There we go. But no, yeah, just a bunch of detail in here and there. Let's scale this up, bevel it, bring it down. What? Oh, right, this is. There you go. Do a little click there. Oops, that's too much. Something like so. That's fine. There you go. Yeah, it's too many cuts. You gotta kind of like watch out making them too exaggerated. Like if you make them too exaggerated, that's fine. See here, something like that works. I'm gonna incline it. There we go. And then this would have to be having the bevel as well. So we can change the amount. segments. That's interesting. Only one is fine. Hmm. Link up in modifiers. Yeah, that makes it a bit more interesting. What about vertices? What happens if I do vertices? Oh, it does like little cuts, like crumbles it, I guess. If I do two segments, it more detailed, but like crumbles it rather than edges. Just kind of follow. Okay, I'll do that. Thing is that I would need to also increase the size, but I don't know whether they're flying. Yeah, no, it's fine how they work. Okay, cool. Boom. They have bevel on them. This thing needs also the bevel. I lower the amount. 0.05. Oh, that's way too much. 0.05. Yeah. Nope. Zero point 0.8. The modifiers. There you go. That works. Come on. There you go. Makes it a bit more detailed. So I can split that, fill it. I think I could split this, for example. Split it, fill it, and basically I have a wood split thing, like two made of two woods or something. I don't know. Just thinking out loud. You don't have to do that. Like two planks. Okay. Do a bevel here. Bam. Then I could do like move it up. There you go. Okay, that works. Now the only thing, the only issue with this is that we have to do it for everything. We want to do it more detailed. So yeah, no, sculpting it is much faster, I'd say, rather than doing all this loop cutting and tracking and things. Mm-hmm. Okay. Put something kind of too jagged. Okay, there we go. How many keybinds I keep forgetting? Like that. Okay. And these. Okay. Guess I could raise this up a tiny bit. We're gonna have like dirt. We can do that with a plane, like stretch it out, and then subdivide it multiple times. I think this amount of time is fine. Bring it to the floor. Grab one. I selected one. Press O. Oops. Just press O. Oh, am I moving it? Am I not dragging it? I'm pressing G. Okay, select one. Press G. Press O. Increase it, and then move it up, kind of as if you're molding the dirt, the terrain. Select all of these, move it downwards. There we go. It's doing that weird shape. That's fine. Get that shade smooth, and then just twirl things here and there. Okay. Also, like using sculpting could have worked instead of doing this, but I wish. Yeah, I made that line kind of weird. If we wanted to fix that, I guess we could do this. We grab all of this, chunk, grab the smooth, and then if it allows me to do it. Also, like I think, oh, no, this thing is not doing what I wanted to do. Yeah, I made that corner because we were pulling it from all sides. Using the sculpting brush would have worked better, but you don't really fine. Okay, let's scale it down just to flatten it. And missing the chair. And then move these things down like this, not inclined. Move on. There you go. And you could stylize it as well with using this just to shape things, or way better yet, you could do square, do square. Let me turn the viewport display as wire, and then I could do like 3 cuts here, 3 cuts there, or 4. Didn't count, and like so as well. I could have just actually done subdivision, but whatever. Apply the scale, and then we select. We would have to hold up. Let me hide this. We have to convert this to an object, to mesh, because they're all separate. I'm gonna join them now, so nothing has modifiers supposedly. Yep, they're all applied. Done. There's no modifiers; they're actually baked in. And now we have this cube. We add a, what's it called? It was a morph. What was it? I have a name. Not morph. It's like not remesh. Some sort of thing that allows you to bend things. Warp. It's warp. There you go. Warp. Object from simple data. I think it was this. Object to this one. Okay, I think I have to grab this one. Morph. Warp. I mean, from this one. Object to. No, is it warp? Okay, I'd have to search it again. Hold up. I forgot. Let me search. Wonder. Warp. Warp. It's like warp, but it's not warp. It's another one. Mesh cache. Like. Hmm. Allows you to mold it type of thing. Mesh deform. There you go. Mesh deform. Okay, so I have to grab this one. Mesh deform. Bam. Select the other one. And then bind. And then once you bind it, it's going to be the cool thing. Once you bind it, if it binds. Okay, there you go. Once you bind it and you edit this thing, you can shape the house however you want. For example, I could do like this, like so. It's really cool. And some people use it for animation as well. I think you could do like animation with it and just shape it however you want. It's just so cool. There you go. There you go. So now I have some sort of shape like that. I don't know. And the cool thing, as you can see, you can see the before, which looked very neat, but this makes it much more stylized. Um, can even make it like this. Just really, really cool to manage the form. Really cool to play with. But no, yeah, it works for animation. You can do like something that like a house that bounces or something, you know? So like like something like like there's like some sort of music or something. Yeah, pretty cool. So I'm gonna keep that there. Um, but I think you can continue editing. I don't know if you have to unbind it first though. Yeah, you can continue editing. I forgot that I need here to add details, but yeah, sculpting it is your best bet, honestly. Also, this thing doesn't have the bevel applied to. That's interesting. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna call this off. I could add a few more things. I just wanted to give you guys a very base overview of things that you can do and how to make the overall house. And yeah, I think you guys can do it on your own so far. All those extra details, circles. Yeah, I'm gonna start heading. Need to eat something and take a break because I am tired. But yeah, no, it is very cool, right? I love this. This is the form thing. Very, very, very useful. Okay. Let's start leaving. Thank you so much guys for coming. You have a wonderful one. Take care. No issue. Bye bye.